Assalamu alaikum, marhaban, ahlan wa sahlan. Welcome to this very episode of our new series, Arabic verb conjugation. What is conjugation? Conjugation simply means the changes that occur in the formation of words. Changes occurring in the formation of words. And we all know that changes occur in the words of all languages, especially in the English language, where we could have do, did, doing, done. These are the changes that could occur in all languages, and the same goes for the Arabic language. And why it is very important for us to study these changes and know them by heart is that is for you not to communicate wrongly and for you not to communicate using the wrong formation of words. Because when you do so, you may have added to the meaning intended, or you may have reduced for the meaning intended. For example, I could simply say, when you want to tell your son to eat, you could say, kul, eat. For you to tell your daughter, you say, kuli. Kul for the male, for the son, and kuli for the daughter. If you have your two children sitting with you, I want to tell the daughter to eat, not the son. And you said, cool, the son may start eating with you. And what you will do, you may start beating him, and you are the wrong person. You are wrong in your formation, your usage of the words. You have made a wrong formation of words. So what you should have just said is, kuli. So the son will automatically know that you are communicating with the daughter. So today we're going to be making this discussion to be on the tenses. We have different forms of tenses, but today we're only going to be looking at the past tense, present tense, and also the imperative tense called the command tense. We know that these tenses usually talks about the time an action is being performed, either in the present or in the past, and also is the word used as a command. Are you commanding someone to do something or not? For example, if I say kataba risalatan, meaning he wrote a letter. Kataba risalatan, he wrote a letter. The word kataba means he wrote, meaning in the past. So you can see this is a past tense. Kataba risalatan, he wrote a letter in the past. What if I say he is writing a letter? How do I say it? Meaning he is doing it currently. He is writing a letter. So the word to be used should be in the present form. So we say yaktubu risalatan. He is writing a letter. Yaktubu risalatan. He is writing a letter. What if you want to command someone to write a letter? You want to command your son to write a letter. You simply say uktub risalatan. Uktub risalatan. Write a letter. We can see how the word kataba has changed from being a past tense to a present tense, and finally to its imperative or the command form. Again, kataba risalatan, he wrote a letter. Yaktubu risalatan, he is writing a letter. Then uktub risalatan, write a letter. MashaAllah. So today we are going to be taking the basic form of the Arabic words, that is the three-letter words. We have come up with a table to help simplify and ease the understanding of this very topic, the tenses of the Arabic verbs. And this table begins with fi'lul madi. Fi'lul madi. Fi'lul madi, fi'lun simply means verb. Al-madi means past. Fi'lul madi, the past tenses. That is the verbs in their past tenses. And we have fi'lul mudari. Fi'lul mudari. Fi'lul mudari, verb in the present tense. Present tense. And we have lastly fi'lul amr, the verbs in their command tense. Verbs used in the command tense. These are the three tenses we are going to be explaining today. And we want to give a scale of measuring and explaining so that you can put any other words under them and follow the patterns in which they are being conjugated or formed to form any other words you come up with that are similar in this pattern. So the word we're going to be using is going to be the very first basic three-letter pattern, and these three letters are the root letters of the word fa'ala. Fa'ala. This is the original word fa'ala. Fa'ala simply means fa'ala, he did. Fa'ala, he did. We can see this word and the vowelization that the word has fatha, 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 fa, fatha, ayin, fatha, and lam, fatha. Fa'ala. The word fa'ala simply means he did. Fa'ala, he did, meaning in the past. He did in the past. And one thing we should know is that the changes that occur in the Arabic language will hardly touch the root words of a particular word. We have fa'ala. When the word fa'ala is changing, it will hardly touch the root word, which are fa, ain, lam. Unlike in the English language, when changes could occur, that will change totally the word to a different word. For example, the word go is a what? Yes, go, a command tense, go. What is the present form? Going, going, going. And the past tense, we have gone or went. Gone or went. Past participle, went. Went, then gone. Can you see? From go, it has changed to gone and also to went. And you can see there is hardly any similarity between go and went. But in the Arabic language, the basic letters and the root letters are usually maintained. So we said we have fa'ala, which means he did. Now, what is the present tense? To form the present tense of this word, what you need to just do is to add ya. Ya at the beginning of the word. Ya, then the fa, which is the first letter of the root word of fa'ala, you add sukun instead of fatha. Remove the fatha and put sukun, making it yaf. Then the ayin will still maintain its position as a. Yaf a. Yaf a. And the lam at the end, you put dhamma. So you have yaf alu. So fa'ala, he did. Yaf alu, he is doing. Fa'ala, he did in the past. Yaf alu, he is doing currently. Now, going to the fi'lul amr, which is the command tense. The command tense. We had already formed the fi'lul mudari, which is the present tense yaf'alu. Yaf'alu. All you need to do is to now remove the ya from the fi'lul mudari, remove the ya and place an alif with kisra there to make it if alu. If alu. Then change the lam at the end to the dhamma to sukun. Let it sound as if al. This is the command tense. If al. Again, if al. So we have if al. Do. Again, the past tense for the word fa'ala is fa'ala, which means he did. Fa'ala, he did. And the present tense is yaf alu. Listen, yaf alu. Fa'ala, yaf alu. He did. He is doing. Then if al. Do, a command tense. If al. Do as a command tense. MashaAllah. So this is the scale which we are going to be placing other words that have similar pattern in order to form them into their present form, past form, and also their command form or the imperative tense. Now the first word we're going to be bringing under these patterns is dhahaba. Dhahaba. Dhahaba simply means, you can see the formation of the word dhahaba is similar to that of fa'ala. Dhahaba, fa'ala, fa fatha, ayin fatha, lam fatha, then dha fatha, dhal fatha, ha fatha, and ba fatha. Dhahaba. So fa'ala, dhahaba. Fa'ala, dhahaba. Dhahaba simply means he went, because they have the same pattern. Fa'ala, he did. Dhahaba, he went. Now this is the past tense of going, that is dhahaba, he went. Now to form this into the present form, all you need to do is to do the same thing you have done earlier to the word fa'ala, where you got yaf'alu, by simply adding a prefix ya and turning the first letter to sukun. So here you have ya, fatha, then dal sukun, yadh, then ha fatha, yadha, then ba dumma, yadhabu, yadhabu. You can see it is similar to yaf'alu. Yaf'alu, he is doing yadhabu, he is going. Again, dhahaba, he went. Yadhabu, he is going. Then going to the command tense. How do you command someone to go? Go. Very easy. Just say idhab. Going in line with the first pattern, which is if'al. Those are idhab, if'al, idhab. They are very similar in their vowelization. All you need to do is just to put the same vowels that you put in the original what? Pattern. MashaAllah. Now let's bring another word to better understanding. The next word is the word qara'a. 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 You can see the same pattern with fa'ala. Fa'ala, qara'a, having fatha all through the three letters. So what is qara'a? Qara'a simply means you know it also begins with he. Since you have fa'ala, he did. Qara'a, he. What did he do? He read. Qara'a, he read. Now this is the past tense. He read in the past. Now if you want to say he is reading, all you need to do is to follow the first pattern, which is yaf'alu, to form the present tense from the qara'a, from the word qara'a. You add the ya to it, making it yaqra'u, yaqra'u, yaf'alu, yaqra'u. Can you see? Yaqra'u. He is reading presently. Again, fa'ala, he did. The qara'a, he read. Yaf'alu, he is doing. Yaqra'u, he is reading. MashaAllah. Now I'm going to the command tense. How do you command someone to read? You are going to follow exactly the same pattern by replacing the ya in the present tense of yaqra to alif kisra. So you have iqra and changing the last letter to sukun, making it have a sukun diacritical sign. So what you have is iqra, if'al, iqra, meaning read. That is what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, iqra bismi rabbika alladhi khalaq. Iqra, read. Iqra, read. It is a command tense. You can see at the end Allah said, Iqra bismi rabbika alladhi khalaq. The same pattern with the past tense where we have fa'ala. So here we have khalaq. What is khalaq? He created. He created. MashaAllah. So let's go back. We have the command tense from the word qara'a is iqra. You can see they are following the same pattern. We have if'al, do. Idhab, go. Then iqra, read. They are all command tense and they are following the same pattern. Now let's bring another word. The other word we're going to bring here is bada'a. Bada'a. Bada'a simply means, you can see it also has the same pattern. Fa'ala, bada'a. Bada'a simply means what? He began or he started. He started. Bada'a, he started or he began in the past tense. He started in the past. Now to form this into its present form, all you need to do is to follow the pattern that we have set on the scale. And we said this is the scale of measuring the words. You just place words there and make sure you change the vowels into the same pattern of the measure. MashaAllah. So you have bada'a. Just add here yabda'u because we have fa'ala, yaf'alu. Now we have bada'a, yabda'u. MashaAllah. Bada'a, he started. Yabda'u, he is starting. Then what will be the command tense? The command tense will surely follow the same pattern. We have if'al. So here we have ibda. 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 The Prophet ﷺ said in hadith, Ibda bima bada Allahu bi. Ibda, begin or start. So this is a command tense. Ibda, starts. So you have bada'a, he started. Yabda'u, he is starting. Then ibda, starts as a command. Now another word we have here today is the word rohala. Rohala. Rohala means he traveled. Rohala, he traveled. In the past, rohala. We have fa'ala, the same pattern, rohala. Rohala simply means he traveled. So this is in the past, he has traveled. Now, the present tense, the fi'l al-mudari, which is the present tense, the pattern is yaf'alu. So now we follow this pattern to change the word rahala to sound like yaf'alu. So what we have is to add ya, begin with ya, and you'll be yar, because we have yar halu, mashallah, yar halu, he is traveling. Yar halu, he is traveling from a place to another. Yarahalu, he is traveling. Then how do you command someone to travel? Travel. Embark on a journey, travel. Simple, just make sure you are forming the word yarhalu into this pattern placed up there, which is if'al to what? If'al, irhal. MashaAllah. If'al, irhal. So irhal is travel. Again, rohala, he traveled. Yarhalu, he is traveling. And we have irhal, travel. MashaAllah. Then the very last word to end these examples is the word sa'ala. Sa'ala. Sa'ala simply means he asked. He asked. When you ask a question, so he asked in the past, meaning he threw the question in the past. Sa'ala, he asked. You can see it's also following the format or the pattern of fa'ala. Sa'ala, he asked. He asked a question. He asked. What should be the present tense of this word sa'ala? Very simple. You just need to form it into the pattern yaf'alu to be yas'alu. Very easy. Sa'ala, he asked. Yas'alu, he is asking, and is'al, ask. Very easy. Again, sa'ala, he asked. Yas'alu, he is asking. Then is'al, ask. You are commanding someone to ask. To recap, the words, the chain of words are called tasriful af'al. Change of what? Changes in the verbs. Tasriful af'al. And the general study is called asarf, which is the changes that occur in the words. Now we said these changes are very important because if you don't understand them, you may say what you don't intend, or you may intend what you are not saying, and you go wrong in your communication. So that is why it is very important for us to focus and learn the way these words changes. And they are very easy as long as you are practicing. Very soon you see that, oh, they are coming easily, especially when we have known this formula. These are formulas set to make easy or to simplify your understanding of how this word change. So we said the pattern, the first pattern we have, because we have a lot of patterns that we'll be coming with in the coming videos, and these are going to be simplified to our best, inshallah. So we have the first pattern, which is fa'ala, and there are a lot of, this first pattern house most of the words. The words that fall under these patterns are more. So if you know these words alone, all the other patterns will be very easy. And these 6 words we have mentioned today fall under these patterns. And the first word is dhahaba, yazhabu, idhab. Read with me. Dhahaba, yadhabu, idhab. He went, he's going, go. Dhahaba, idhab, yadhabu. Then we have qara'a, yaqra'u, iqra. He read, he's reading. Then iqra, read. Make sure you read all of these examples and internalize them and use them in your basic communication. Very soon you start communicating with them and they are going to be very, very easy for you. Till we meet again, but do not forget to subscribe to our channel in order to get frequent updates, as we are going to be updating this playlist with new conjugation verbs. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to ease our affairs and grant us understanding. Make sure as you go home, you go find more words that fall under these patterns. And make sure you change them to what? To the present form and also the imperative or the command tense. Till we meet again, Assalamu alaikum.